Welcome back to MUT Up or Shut Up. Again, a bit of a down week. It's been, this is a time-based series and sometimes there's not enough time to make the most out of it. But we still got a bunch of stuff done. We still got, no, we didn't get a good finish at all in solo battles. As a matter of fact, solo battles went terribly this week as we're trying to get something else done in the background, which will come into another episode. I was hoping it'd be this one. It's not ready for this one. That's why this one's pretty low-key with how much progress has been made. But progress has been made and we're on the way to where we want to be. As I said in the last video, I want 1 million coins. That's not going to be this week. Unfortunately, I thought we could get it, but we're going to talk about that this week. First off, we get a few things, we get a few surprise things that really will help us out in the long run. Hasn't actually come to fruition yet, but it's in the process of selling. There's a hint for you. So first I want to take a look at the progress we have made this week, and then I'll go into talking about, well, what our hopes are for the next week, considering we didn't get what I wanted to get done this week done. Is it even possible to get it done by next week? Hopefully it will be, but we'll talk about that after we take a look at the progress this week. So here we go, our customary team of the week, random gold player, but I did actually leave this one pretty late. I'm pretty sure in a few hours it will be the week 4 team of the week player, so I managed to get this one done just in time. I just left it later than I usually would. I'm not entirely sure why, so I don't even remember who's really in this, so I don't know what to expect. I don't know what will be good for us, and Jakeem Grant is pretty much as good as it gets. 92 speed is huge, and the rest of his stats are pretty good as well. We compare him to all our other players. I don't really know where he's going to fit in because we've got good players, but the 92 speed, of course, is elite, and we're gonna, it's between these three, and I don't really want to drop any of them. Devontae Adams, of course, actually probably the best receiver we've got, but, 92 speed is going to win against a bunch of guys, but of course it's about releasing things, but in terms of these solo challenges and stuff like that, he's going to be very helpful. I think we'll make him number 4. To be honest, yeah, we'll make him number 4. Obviously, then if we've got 4 receivers, we'll get put against probably their worst cornerback, and it'll be good. No, I realized myself as I was talking, just looking at speed is a bit too much because we take a look at his route running, it's not that great. His deep is probably the best and he probably will get shut down by slower corners. So we'll make him number 4 and he'll be helpful there, but that's a really good card. So I have some upgrade tokens that I can use on power-up players, and I don't like to use things like that. It's really stupidity of them because I don't like to use them because I always think, oh, there's going to be a better time to use it, and then what I do is I never end up using it. So we're just going to see how far we can upgrade Landon Collins right now. So we go into this. We can skip, at least I'm led to believe we can skip getting the core elite version of him. It doesn't offer us that because it's being stupid with the search function. We can skip the core elite version of him by using this power-up pass. So that saves us 16,000 coins. So we'll do that, and we've got ourselves an upgraded Landon Collins. Now 83 overall. We have the training to make him an 85 overall. Now I think one of our best players without a doubt. And only one upgrade away from being this 88 rated version. And let's just take a little look at how expensive it would be to buy this card. And as a matter of fact, it wouldn't be that expensive. 65,500 coins. It's a lot, of course, but really not that much to upgrade, 3 overall from 85 to 88. I'd be happy to do that. Now, I wouldn't do that before we start potentially playing online, or, everybody else on the team is also significantly better. And obviously, I don't want to spend coins until I've reached my target, blah, blah, blah. But Landon Collins just got significantly better with those upgrades. So it wasn't a huge feature of this week, the solo battles. I was more concentrated on other things, and therefore it's just silver. Just didn't get to all the games, unfortunately. 15,000 coins is nice, we'll take it. The trophy pack, whatever, but what we are looking for is that we actually had luck in a Hail Mary pack. For the first time ever, we had luck in a Hail Mary pack. And we got an elite player worth 34,000 coins. Can we get some similar luck in a Hail Mary pack again? We're not expecting anything, but we know it's possible. There could be something here, and I think in this one we're just going to get all silvers. Oh no, not all silvers. We get a gold. Great. Actually, Al Woods is not bad. Al Woods may actually be the best player in this position now, funnily enough. So he's not a good card by any stretch of the imagination for most people, but for us, he's actually the best player on this team in that position, so we'll take him. Let's see, next Hail Mary pack. We know you can get lucky in these packs. I thought we were going to be doomed to get nothing from them forever. We got an elite player, and now that's all I'm thinking about, and really, I should be realistic and think, of course, we're not getting much. Gold is as good as it can get here, and that's as good as it gets here. So I'm just finishing off some of the training camp challenges, which I kind of forgot about. And so Power Up Fantasy Pack comes up. And of course now I know a little bit more exact. To be fair, I always pick the same anyway. I thought, what player would I want, what position do we need? But now I know a little bit more, understand a little bit more. We can really start taking advantage of these. I'm going through a little bit too slow. Do we go for Ben Roethlisberger? That would be a good one, because obviously we've got the card to power up. And I think I will. That's the same, it's the same system. Oh, that took a long time. Okay, so Tyreek Hill would be interesting as well, but I think we'll go with Ben Roethlisberger because we already have him. We already have Travis Frederick, but we already have the Core Elite, so we can already upgrade him past the Core Elite if nothing else. Question is though, I'm also currently going through the journey, and we're going to then use Carson Wentz instead probably. So it may not be worth it, and I'm sure, let's check the price. Okay, so checking the prices, and I'm glad I did because, well, Ben Roethlisberger is worth 1,500 coins. Tyreek Hill is worth 55,000 coins, so that's, you know, that one sorted out. We've just made 55,000 coins. Now, obviously, we could use him, but it's 55,000 coins. So he very quickly becomes very useful, but I'm happy with what we have at the moment, which may be famous last words, but he can only go down in value really. We're going to sell him, of course, for 55,000 coins, absolutely. So all of a sudden, this seems a lot more useful than I thought it was. I thought, okay, well, we can get some interesting power-up players maybe, but now the fact that someone like Tyreek Hill could come up and make this challenge where you just get some free coins and, you know, a tiny amount of training, you could turn it into 55,000 coins just like that. Okay, probably we'll end up selling him for 50,000. I'm not expecting him to go for 55, but that's ridiculous. Here we go, another Power Up Fantasy Pack, hoping for something as good as the last time. Obviously, you never know what you'll get here, but I'm not going to take too long going through all of these. Have to wait. Le'Veon Bell, probably going to be worth quite a lot. I could be keeping one of these players. That's the big thing as well. I don't know exactly what I'll do. And I'll have to take a look at see, you know, who's worth what here. But I'm looking at Luke Kuechly, although we're pretty set at linebacker. And then apart from that, probably here at AJ Boy or Le'Veon Bell. We'll take a look. So I took a look at everybody, nobody worth anything significant, and then thinking about who I would want. And yeah, there's a bunch of good players here, but there's one guy where we have an unauctionable elite card for him already, and I feel like it's the right thing to do. But then again, we have Zach Ertz, who's better than him. So then it makes me I'm looking at the running back, but I don't know if we're going to be able to power up Le'Veon Bell enough for him to be good, because, you know, running back speed is important. The other ones, their other stats are important. I'm thinking about AJ Boy right now. Also Marcus Gilbert, but right tackle is pretty good for us right now. I'm going to go Boy here, and we'll take him. I'm happy with this because we can get him up to 85 overall with just training, nothing else in the way, so that's really nice. Obviously, we need to get some more training. And then if we do at some point decide, you know, we're going to invest in his core elite, then that'll be even better. But I'm happy with this one. Good enough pick because, well, we need better cornerbacks because right now, but then again, that speed I don't think is much better than Brent Grimes's. So upgraded to be a little bit better than Brent Grimes, but, you know, even then, these are our only two good cornerbacks, and then it goes down to Delvin Breaux and PJ Williams, which isn't great. And both of those only have 83 speed anyway. So we need some help at cornerback, and he will be that help. We'll take a look at the team value right now. I'm pretty sure, I can't remember exactly what it was last week, but it's gone up. We're at 500,000 right now. That means our team value right now is 1.2 million coins, but we want those 1 million coins to spend on things. Part of me wants to kind of see how far we can go never buying anything, but that is just silly because, well, you know, yeah, it's fun, the idea of like a self-made team. You can only use what you get in packs and stuff, but that's really not going to work. You know, we've got a decent enough team, but it's compared to good teams, it's trash. It's bad. We've got reasonably, you know, overall players, but they're not good in the grand scheme of things in a lot of positions. So we wouldn't be able to do that. I don't know why I even bring it up when I know myself I don't want to do it. I just wanted to put it out there as a thing I would have liked to try, but it's not viable. Anyway, that is it. It's not much that happened this week, but, you know, that's sometimes how it will go with this. Sometimes when you're living off challenges and trying to fit it all into a time thing and trying to, you know, well, I won't pretend I've got too much of a life, but trying to at least live a semblance of a life, you're gonna sometimes struggle for time, and that's what it was this week. So next week should be the big one, because that's where we should get some big time money coming in. That's where we will finish the journey. It's where we'll get a new quarterback. Everything will be pretty cool. Hopefully we'll get to level 40. If we get to level 40, do that veteran gauntlet or whatever the middle one is right now, we should at that level also maybe get a new running back, because at that point, Ricky Williams will be pretty good and upgraded that. We've got him at 83 right now, still not better in most ways than Derrick Henry, especially how we use Derrick Henry. But with those upgrades, he should be better. And of course, then we'll take a look at him. And, you know, plenty of stuff coming up this time. It wasn't all there, but it's not bad either. Thanks for watching, and we'll hit it hard next week.